through the big shot. And they'll come up with this great shape here. Once you've got that, then you're going to actually do some cutting and some scoring. Here are the measurements. I cut 3/4 of an inch off the end, and then I scored where the notch is, where that flap lies for the envelope. Once I've got that done, then I just trim the edges to make that, square that up. So I'm going to show you. I use the Birthday Basics Designer Series paper, like that. You can use any of the edgelets to change the edge on the front flap of that envelope. And there's the finished sample here. On the back, I used dimensionals around the edge and attached that to a chevron card, embossed card. And then I used the Deco Labels framelets inside here, like so. And I'll show you the final card here. Here's the card, and inside you have the little saying. And then I added a second one so you can add a little gift card in there as well. And there's the matching envelope. Here's the second sample using the smaller mini envelope. It will pop up to a wedding card. Again, using that modern medley paper. And again, a matching envelope. Thank you. The second project I have is kids projects. I do a lot of kids projects, a monthly kids camp, as well as mom and me classes. And the Big Shot is definitely a favorite tool by all. The kids love it because they can change up the shape, they can change the framelits that they want, or add a different texture with their embossing folders. And the moms love it because, like one customer said to me, that my kids can use it, but they don't destroy it. So I use these three projects, use the mini muslin bags, and I also use the coaster board that's in the main catalog. So I stamped the muslin bag with the Zoo Baby stamp set, with just our classic ink, and then heat set that. I added the ribbon and changed up the tie, and added a few buttons at the end. And inside, I made some stick puppets, using the basic shape framelets, the circles and the ovals. I thought the kids could easily do this project, and also they could take that away for if they had an appointment or a piano recital or something like that. They could take it as a little quiet activity that young kids could play with. The second one uses the same idea, the dress-up stamp set, but I die cut this with the Blossom Party and the Fun Flowers on felt, and I sewed that to the front. There's the dress-up bag. This one could be for a birthday party. The kids could do it at the birthday party, or they could do it as a treat bag to take home. So I used the circles framelets on the coaster board, and this was one of my customers' little girls. She turned 6, and these are all the pictures from her 6th birthday, or princess party. There we go. And she used this as a little keepsake for all of her friends that came to her party. And last but not least, my last bag is for Christmas. I used the Chalk Talk framelets and the Color Me Christmas stamp set, and inside I have made some gift tags. Now I know when our kids are off of school, there's that time when they're off and ready and waiting for Christmas, and we still have a list that's a mile long. So you could use, or they could use, the Chalk Talk framelets and make gift tags for us. So moms will appreciate that because all their gift tags will be done. Once you've done your little bag, you can add some pencil crayons and take that with you when you're going shopping, and they could be off in a little corner and be decorating those gift tags for you. Now third is packaging. Summer has just begun, but with all the excitement of the new holiday catalog, I couldn't help but thinking about Christmas and all the packaging and all the great things in there. So I dove into my Christmas catalog and was excited with all the Big Shot products in there. My customers have already received 5 emails from customers. They're excited and oohing and awing about the new great things they were going to purchase, so that got me excited. So this is the Gift Bows Big Die that I was very excited about. Mine might look a little different from yours. I got this tip at a convention, I think our leadership. I used the decor elements that we used to have on the wall, and I put that through. So when customers put that over top, their paper over top, you can tell which part is going to be die cut. You can also use shelf liner as well. So here's some things you can do with the Gift Bows die. I use a decorative window gift box, and inside I decorate it with a Season of Style Designer Series stack and add a little bit of bling. that die. This is the small size die. And inside, I did 3x3 note cards. So this would make a great class that you could do, and you could package all of your materials up so they could make multiples of that. I used the Chalk Talk framelits and the envelope liner framelits as well to make some mini cards. So there's one. There's actually 6 in here, but they'll be on display in the Demonstrator Resource Center. They're just simple cards here that you can have a look at as well. The new Tag-A-Bag boxes are fantastic for a great small hostess gift or a small shower gift that you can use. And I used the Pear Pizzazz cardstock with the perfect polka dots die. Just add a little package to a little baby gift here with a washcloth. I used the Chalk Talk framelits again. I think I'm in love with those ones. And I used the twill and the taffeta ribbon just to wrap around that box. You can just slide that in there. And my third packaging is just using a simple brown paper bag. I stamped the simple using the Festive Flurry stamp set. I used Whisper White Craft ink and the Silver Encore ink, and I stamped the brown paper bag. This would be a great, inexpensive way to package for those cookie exchanges that we all sign up for. And there's the front there. And I have the Festive Flurry tag. I'll show you how to make that two-tone bow there. You're going to get your die, as well as your your Winter Frost Designer Series paper and your silver foil paper, and lie that you can actually cut 2 at a time. Run that through your Big Shot, and you get 2 large bows like so. I should have mentioned actually, I'm demonstrating a few things that Shelley did as well, so I feel like I'm in good company. So yeah, I use sticky strip, but you can also use the glue dot to just attach your 2 pieces of silver foil paper like so. There's the finished one. And then on the larger Designer Series paper, just use sticky strip and just attach that just on the outside so your bow is a little bit wider. This is the back side of your bow, so it looks a little messy, but there's the finished one there. That's the back side. When you have your front of your bow, put your silver on top, and then I use the organza ribbon to wrap that around, like so. And I just, instead of using the tails from the die, I use the organza ribbon for my tails, like so. And this is the finished one. My fingers aren't working. The fourth idea that I have for you is die versatility. Now, dies are definitely an investment for us and our customers, but they'll use greater value when you can show them how the dies can be used in multiple ways. And Pop and Cuts dies are a great example of that, especially with all the inserts there. So this is the Pop and Cuts die. If you haven't had a chance to look at it over in the Demonstrator Resource Center, definitely go have a look. There's the base. So I die cut a base in Primrose Petals cardstock, so like that. I just die cut that piece. Now inside you'll see 2 of the little tick marks there. Make sure you make a mark on that with a pencil, and then just score that using your Simply Scored. And you'll have a card front like so. I embossed it with the Fancy Fan embossing folder. And does everyone know the ribbon trick? No? I poke a hole where I want the knot to be in the front of my card, so I use the back end of my ribbon, and I thread it from back to front, and I leave about 2 inches at the top. Take that long back end and wrap it all the way around, and then back through the hole again. So this will allow you to make that knot without having to use any glue dots or someone's finger, and then just tie it like so. And just line that up. Thank you. Now for the inside of your card, you're going to use the base again, and the labels insert, and with the magnets, you match up those little 2 notches there at the top, on the side, and you put your Designer Series paper through your Big Shot. And then when you fold on those score lines and you make that box, you'll come up with this insert here. Now it has a hole, so obviously you need to put that on your card base. I like to use the Tombow multi-adhesive to make that. And here, I'll show you the finished sample now. The front. And then the inside. Okay, now you're wondering about the versatility. I haven't even started using that dress up insert that you can put in there as well, and that is fantastic, and you'll see tons of examples that Karen did in the Demonstrator Resource Center. But I can make a gift card. Now this is again similar to what Shelley showed today, but these measurements are a little bit different than hers. I scored it at 1 inch. This is just the base. 1 inch, 3 inches, and 7.5 inches. So when you score that, then you just have to fold on the fold lines like a Z fold there, like so. Add sticky strip on the ends there, and there's your front. My first one is a gift card holder, using the Fun Flowers die and the perfect polka dots embossing folder. There's a little gift card to the garden center. The second one I have is an invitation. So there's the front of the invitation. And then inside, you can have all your details about when the party is, maybe a map to your home. But I was thinking you could also use it as a baby announcement. You could put a photo of the new baby and all your details on the back. Or again, the Christmas card photo, and then you could put all your Christmas letter that we're all starting to work on in the back, tucked away too. Now, the best way to generate sales, obviously, with customers is to get them to actually own the Big Shot. But how do you get your customers to be over that hump and purchase the Big Shot? My suggestion would be to offer a Big Shot Club. Now, I call it a Big Shot Club. You might call it something different. But in that Big Shot Club, here's some details. I include the machine and a bundle of products. And this all calculates up to a Workshop in Canada, $200 Workshop in Canada. So it's the Big Shot machine, the top note die, the labels framelets. I have 2 embossing folders, the honeycomb folder and the perfect polka dots folder, and the beautiful wings embosslet. So that all totals a Workshop in Canada. So not only with their Big Shot Club, they get the bundle of merchandise, they get 4 free classes to learn how to use their machine, and they get $35 in hostess dollars. I spread the payments out over 4 months, and they choose, they can get their machine sooner if they wish. So why would they join? Like it says on the front, they learn how to use their Big Shot